Welcome back. It's still the finals of the EIZO Holiday Brawl. We're in game number 4, and if you guys are just tuning in, the scores, of course, displayed down here at all times. Spawning in the bottom left corner of the map, though, he's our foreign hope. He's the French player from Millennium. Give it up for the red Protoss, Lilbow.
In the upper right toss, the blue Terran, it's Gumiho.
Man, it does kill me that we can't, like, award some sort of half points to each player for that game. I mean, that was... as great as it was that Gumiho won, and I'm not taking anything away from it, like, Lilbow's attacks always impress me. Whether he's fighting a Korean, a European, like, watching Lilbow fight is never standard, and it's always really fun.
Here's my tournament idea, right? Just because you brought that up. Instead of, like, awarding money for, like, bounties or whatever, we award money based off our appreciation of the game.
So,
we're like
American
Caesar
Idol.
in a gladiator palace.
We need, like, a third person. We just make it like American Idol. Like, vote for who goes through and all that.
Except it wouldn't be nearly as professional.
No, it wouldn't, but it would be a situation where it's like, well, Impact played pretty good, but he also got protest, so I'm going to have to give it to the Zerg, even though he lost. You know?
Well, you still give the winner the money, some money, but it's like, but Impact did pretty darn well, so here's $10.
Well, then you could do something where it's like, you know, there's a certain prize pool for winning straight up. There's a prize pool for crowd favoritism or something. Prize pool for caster
I don't know.
choice.
It's all us. Yeah.
It'd be
choice.
cool. It'd be cool. It'd be cool for sure. But that's that's something we'll have to cook up on our own sometime. Because, of course, this is run by the wonderful people from EIZO and Zampa, who helped put all this together. And we've been graciously blessed with the opportunity to cast some pretty good games. And we'll see how this one plays out. It is Deadwing. It's a bigger map. Not that would stop Lilbow from being aggressive, but I do wonder if this will lead towards a more macro-oriented game. I mean, every time we've seen this guy, it doesn't matter who he's playing, it always seems to be he's the one who wants to get up in their face. He's the one who wants to do the damage where and when possible.
Well, this so far is just going to be a scout, but definitely could send it right over to the left. And oh, maybe not. Maybe he's waiting for the Reaper. No. Okay. That's a wild... No, it's not actually. Sorry.
He's doing this here because he hasn't scouted. He just doesn't know
Right,
which way to go.
right.
50-50. This didn't work versus Gumiho when Hearthstone did it, but we'll see if it works when Lilbow does. The only way this goes any differently is this is a Robo instead of a Stargate. But, I mean, if you go for a Stargate proxy, it's going to be an Oracle every time.
Yeah. Well, the difference is that Gumiho, like I said, like versus Hearthstone, it was kind of like a build order mix-up, more like a hard counter, but it helped.
Yeah.
You know, having a Widow Mine burrowed before you were setting out with a medevac obviously helps against a proxy Oracle. But with just the Reaper opener, Gumiho might still scout and be like, what's going on? And he might still be well prepared. But it's also a chance that even being well prepared, you know, Oracles have a way of finding things like, you know, Marines and tech labs. And
oh, the Oracle, the most annoying thing is when the Oracle starts picking off all those SCVs you get, putting down the new barracks and the center.
Geez, no,
and you're like, I gotta put things back on this? God!
Oh, God. APM, like, especially for you, a mech player.
Being Terran sucks when it comes to building. Everyone's always like, well, at least you keep the worker, but it's like, come on. Like, whatever, we lose the workers half the time anyways.
Protoss shouldn't say that.
Sorry, I'm thinking more of Zerg.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so this Oracle is going to pop into the base really quick, and the problem is Gumiho actually doesn't have the production to deal with this. That's why he's putting the bunker down, and I really like this move. There's a chance the Widowmine catches this, but there's an equally large chance it doesn't.
Oh, buy some time with the Reaper. It comes with the Oracle.
Oh, that's
Run, buddy!
Well, even just activating the Pulsar Beam on it, that's 25 energy. He can't attack anymore.
Yeah, that did not seem worth it at all. Oh well, he'll might just wait till he has 2 Oracles and then bust down Marines and, you know, tech labs again. With two Oracles better than 1. But I really like that Gumiho went for this bunker. I mean, he is getting a Widow Mine with this tech lab on the factory. Is he gonna go for a tank drop? I don't know. We'll talk about that later. Where is the Widow Mine?
I think it hid behind the...
Oh, it's on the Marines. It's on the...
Oh, underneath. Oh, that's some sick bait out of Gumiho, actually, when you think about it. Because the Oracle see, oh, 2 free kills. Let me just go nom nom nom.
Yeah, exactly. There's no starport, so I can't imagine this is a tank drop, but he could still abuse...
Tanks, period.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so he saw the Widowmine, I think. He's ducking in and out. No, he didn't see the Widowmine, so that's going to sting. Only loses 1 of the Marines, too. Fantastic control out of Gumiho, but the second Oracle is going to come in and try and do as much damage as possible. Sadly, there's so many Marines out, it's really limited on what it can do. And I think he saw that tank, too. I mean, you got to wonder why there'd be a tech lab on the factory anyways, but seeing the tank, confirming that it's there is a pretty big deal.
Early Thors.
You know, Oracles are light units.
I'm just saying. Looks like Lilbow is gonna go for a bust on 2 bases.
So here's where this starts falling apart, I think. The Void Ray is going to shred the tank if it gets to connect. A couple of Zealots will make the Marines even better, but 2 Void Rays shouldn't even be able to deal with this much. If the Oracle comes back in as well, the Marines die and so does the tank.
Yeah.
But he's
this might alert him.
The Oracle's so late to the party. He'll clean this up. There we go. But now only 1 Void Ray instead of 2.
Yeah.
Oh, keeps the pylon alive. Nice.
And you would think that like this would alert, okay, Gumiho to make some bunkers, right? Like, why else are you getting Void Rays?
I actually don't like that he's being tentative with Void Ray. I think he should go with it. Like right now, he knows there's not gonna be a lot else. That was the entirety of a Terran army right there.
Yeah, I don't. Well, his all-in wasn't at all set up yet. As you can see, he's only now throwing down his 5 gateways. But you're right. Like he could have at least like kept the bunker just a little bit more delayed. I don't.
I mean, the
Gumiho
Void
needs
Rays. Like, there's 2 very difficult goals to accomplish at the same time here. One is going to be dealing with the turret, and second is like because the turret's up, you can't just dive for the tank.
That's true, but I feel like everything's going to die so fast. There's 3 Void Rays. There's 6 gateways.
Actually, yeah, a 3rd Void Ray is going to tear through that missile turret so quickly.
I just don't think Gumiho has like enough production. We'll see what happens. Second bunker, I think, is definitely in order.
I think not losing that Oracle is a pretty big deal. Not for the damage it brings to the fight, but Revelation tags are going to be really nice when you're trying to move around with slow units like Void Rays, knowing where it's safe to not walk into. I mean, with all this open space, it's not going to be hard for Gumiho to stim underneath this, had he had stim available to him, of course. But with just naked Marines, it should be manageable-ish. As you see, though, lots of damage still going down nonetheless. 1 Void Ray looks like it is going to die. Does take away a lot of the damage that this has for potential.
Yeah. Is that really worth it? Well, now he's camping production, so it probably was.
Yeah. I mean, 2 Marines at a time is still going to be hard to deal with, but the Oracle's in here as well. Pulsar Beam's been activated. He's killing what he can, where he can. Marines pop out. The Void Ray's going to try and deal with it, but it's so funny watching a Void Ray. It annihilates a tank, but it takes forever to kill a Marine.
He should, I mean, I think he's forgetting about the factory right now. Like, even Widow Mines at this point are still going to be useful, and it's your production, man. You do not have a lot of production. Use whatever you got.
He's also not prismatically aligning, and I don't know what the deal with that is. If he's waiting for a Viking to spawn for it, maybe? I don't know. But if you guys prismatic alignment, it makes, of course, his damage ramp up like crazy. Still hasn't decided to push through the natural. Tanks are sitting there really nice. There we go. Now he's going to tear down that reactor. And it's only 1 Marine at a time now instead of 2. But this first Void Ray is going to die, maybe. Barely. But he starts to push in. These tanks, oh, they got nothing on this many Zealots. If they get to the front line, friendly fire is going to happen. Void Ray's coming to kill that second tank. And Lilbow... yeah, this scrappy is a scrappy does when this guy plays. There's nothing inside that bunker.
Oh, was that focus fire?
Yeah, it was focus fire, but either way, I think it would have been better on the Zealots. Maybe,
yeah,
I don't know. This is really just it's a lot of hard choices to make. The bunker falls, the turrets are gone, the depots are no longer there. The SCV count is falling. The medevac goes down as well. There's such a small Marine count available. The Void Rays might get taken care of, but how does he ever deal with the stalkers?
There's so many SCVs too. I mean, this is no longer a case where it's 30 or 3 command centers with stimmed Marines.
Oh my goodness. Lilbow is making this happen. He's going to tie up the series at this rate. Good game is called. Lilbow with a 2-2. Oh man, he is going toe to toe with the big dog, Gumiho.
Very odd.
I'm liking the way it's been playing out though. But guys,